this is the last episode before the episode where it's the episode.
It's the last exit, you could say.
It's the last exit. Yeah.
Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
Hello and welcome to your mom's podcast, the only podcast that's worth walking out on a date with one of Degrassi's coolest girls. I'm Caroline.
I'm Avis, and we're your Degrassi Rewatch besties.
And today, we are joined by dear friends of both the Sausterhood and the Pad, Emily and Mel, to discuss Degrassi Season 6, Episodes 9 and 10, What's It Feel Like to Be a Ghost, Parts 1 and 2, which up until yesterday I thought was titled What It Feels Like to Be a Ghost. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining. And I feel like I'm always excited about a pre-show that's longer than 20 minutes.
Yes.
Because that means we're doing our thing. But then I'm like, I'm getting anxious because we just keep talking and
I
it's
know.
a good conversation. But let's shut the fuck up.
I'm on and
We can talk so much. We've been talking before this a lot. But yes, welcome. Thank you for letting us take over your day. We did this a little early, so hopefully there'll be some
the yap sesh. So I'm glad we started a bit early.
Yeah. Right. We need to get it out of the way because
Really
now we've got
Get
right.
that done and over with.
This is not something you start at 4:00.
Yeah. We're all night.
Nope. If you missed season 5, Emily was here with us twice last season.
Yes.
And then you may have, like, if you follow us on TikTok, then you know that we met up with Emily and Mel for Niagara Falls Comic-Con.
And if you're not, you should. This is me
our
bullying
TikTok's
you.
fire.
Follow us on TikTok.
They
Thank
have
you.
Such a great TikTok, you guys. They're so funny.
There's crochet dicks.
There's crochet dicks
many crochet
everywhere.
pieces.
Everywhere.
We tasted the worst candy in the world. Eventually, we're going to have post footage of us eating Korean corn dogs. God, I'm going to die mad about how gross that candy was.
Yeah, the internet lied to us. What else
Silky
is new?
Gems,
Oh.
10 out of 10, do not recommend.
Silky
Fuck a Silky
Gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only heard bad things about it.
Emily got like the good intel and we got like the shitty intel.
I've only seen videos of people trying it and then gagging because they taste like perfume.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time.
It was like perfume and
the
rock candy had a baby.
Bad.
Yeah, it was like rock candy, like bath salt.
Ew.
Crumbles.
It's like it was like if it was like if perfume and rock candy had an abortion.
Oh,
actually, it was really like because the texture was it was not.
It was bad. Yeah, it just kept getting worse.
It's in like my memory mouth now.
Yeah,
Ew.
Not the memory mouth. But yeah, it was a good time.
Nothing good at the moment.
Nothing good at the moment. Speaking of the TikTok, there is going to be a promo video for this episode that we filmed while in Niagara under the duress of one really, really weird guy.
Yeah.
What is it? Like, it's not weird to me. Okay, and
a man in public. He was so strange.
He was the weirdest fucking guy.
Yeah,
so just
his wife makes it like
and she just drifted off and just let him be in his debauchery. Like, yeah.
I'm just really glad that we shamed him the entire way out of the fucking
Mhm.
building.
If there were tomatoes to be
I
thrown,
wish
We
that
would
we
have thrown
had
them.
saved some
Mhm.
leftovers from dinner to throw at him or something.
No, he did not deserve
He
those
did not
delicious
deserve that.
leftovers.
So true.
oh, that food was delicious.
That food was so good. And shout out to our darling friend Dave, who
Yes, Dave
was just like, no, let me get in between
Stepping
this
the
creepy
fuck
man and
up
these
with
young women.
dude.
Dave, we love
Mhm.
Dave.
We love Dave.
love Dave.
And he was so chill and discreet about it too, because it
I didn't even know
wasn't
what the fuck was
until
happening.
we were walking over that we knew there was anything. I thought he was
No,
just like
I
giving
was
him
completely
tourist
clueless.
advice.
Yeah, dude.
God bless you.
Beautiful.
Dave.
But if you have
He
not
also
already,
then walked back to the hotel barefoot so that I could use
He
his shoes
did,
because my
right, that
dumbass
was the
decided to wear
highlight.
heels.
you were just like, I'm just gonna I can't do it anymore. And he's like, well, I have socks. You have bare feet. Wear my shoes. And you're like, are you sure, Dave? Oh my God, Dave, are you sure? And yes, he was sure, and he walked.
And he was like, yeah, I'm a
and his
redneck.
sock
It's
feet
fine.
across. And then, like, were we far from the hotel? No, but it was
Across the
far
park.
enough.
But
It
still,
was far enough.
gentleman.
It was the gentlemanly, like, it gave me hope in a gentleman, you know.
Yes.
Again,
Dave is the kind of man that we
Chivalry
should
is
all
not
aspire
dead.
to be.
it's not.
Dave is
But
And Dave is proof. Chivalry is alive and well in Dave.
yes, and I hopefully, well, we'll just shout Dave out, you know, via probably ask Bree if that's okay. I don't want to just be putting people's socials and shit in
I
show
don't think
notes.
Dave's on socials.
But like but via Bree, because Bree and Dave are married.
I will ask Bree.
there.
But Bree and
Bree
Dave
was
are
also
great.
there, and Bree is benefiting richly from the awesomeness of Dave.
Bree said that they were going to start listening to the show too, which I think is really cool
Yes.
because
So,
Bree
yeah,
and we were
is like, I'm going to watch Degrassi.
But I think that's the funniest conversation we've ever had to date, of like trying to like tell someone how they should listen to our show. And we're like, well, I guess you could watch us or listen to us as you're watching, maybe before the episode, but no, maybe after the episode, because it'd make more sense. But then maybe you're ready to go on to the next episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh no, figure it out for your fucking self.
So if you got into Degrassi just for us, please let us know in the comments.
that would be fucking impressive
That
of
would be-
us.
And let us know how you go about it. Do you like watch a block of episodes, then listen to a block of us? Is it a 1-for-1? Like, what are we doing here, guys?
Please let us-
I'm really curious to know.
I was simultaneously listening. I would probably watch the episode and then
Yes.
listen to the pod.
I feel
Yeah.
like
You know,
pod
Mhm.
first might be too confusing, but it does sound a lot like just discussing niche tea about people we go to school with,
Right.
as opposed to
That's hilarious. I feel like that's probably exactly what it sounds like to people who don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
is there anyone that listens to the pod that has not watched Degrassi? Is my question.
Wow.
Avis's
Has-
mom.
that would be
Yeah, my mom and my stepdad
That's so
just
cute.
listening like, we have no fucking idea what you guys are talking about, but this is so great for you. And
That's
yeah,
so
yeah,
cute.
yeah, that
Aw.
is true.
We love supportive family.
We do, and it helps for the downloads.
That's
It helps
so-
if you even just subscribe to us and then just forget that we exist, because then you'll still get the downloads. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's fine.
your device capability,
True.
but to
Wait,
cap
do
that,
they like listen weekly?
my mom subscribed. Yeah, as far as I know, when she
All
takes
right,
long
Miss
drives,
Bev.
she does.
She loves us
listen.
more than my mom.
Which and now my stepdad takes long drives all the time, to like 45 minutes. So he's in the car more now. So I believe, yes, they're
Isn't there some senator podcast you should be listening to?
he listens to, he reads more than anything. So I would venture that he reads most of his senator things. But I have been trying to be semi-professional and cap that promo thing, and that's why I brought it up, to just go to our TikTok and watch the promo for this
Mhm.
episode, even if you're already watching the episode, because we planned for it well in advance
Yeah.
of this actual appearance. And
Yeah, this was set before we even made it to Niagara, I
Yeah.
feel like.
literally,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
oh my gosh,
Oh.
the lore,
Before we even got together.
Yeah.
the lore.
That we
I was
planned
gonna
for us
say,
to be on the fucking
yes.
pod.
I've been trying to get Mel on this show since my
Since
first.
you found out it existed.
Because
found out it existed. Mel
I was
is
the one
the
that
reason-
got them
Yeah.
into Degrassi.
Mel is the reason I
Mhm.
started watching.
Yes, we owe you. We owe you.
Like
It's just spreading good taste. Like,
spreading good taste. I've now watched
I love to, so like,
of Mel because I told them to watch Degrassi. So, yeah.
I posted the like macaron video to Facebook, and I had all these people being like, "What the fuck?
You
How
know
do you
Emily
know Emily
Anne?"
Anne?"
What is Emily
Yeah.
And
Anne
I was
doing?
like, Degrassi.
and someone did your
posted-
exact TikTok like screen name, like with the watermelon and everything, and I'm just like, oh my god,
That's me.
that's you with the watermelon.
With
If
the
the watermelon is not included, is
Yes.
it the same Emily Anne?
Yes.
Could add
But I'm just like, yeah, they have a Degrassi podcast, or I have a Degrassi podcast. You don't have a Degrassi podcast.
Exactly.
You could, though.
I could. But then I
Not
would be
this one.
riding on the coattails of your success, and that wouldn't be fair.
You can just come on our show whenever you want, and then you don't have to edit it or anything. 'cause it's
Exactly.
kind of
That's
a
what I
lot.
love about coming on. You can just come on here, yap in your ears for
And then not have to
multiple
do the
hours
rest
and
of
not
the
have to do
work.
anything.
I guarantee you want in the equation, you want to be Caroline or you want to be a guest every time. You don't really want to be me because I'm the one that's
Yeah.
got to make this a show.
Yeah.
And shout out to Charlie once again for teaching me how to make this a show, because I was just panic nauseous. Like, wow, a
He
year
really-
ago.
yeah,
It's been a
no.
year. It's
He
been a
got
year or
us
more
off
of
the
me editing
ground.
this show, but
Okay.
On that note, do you guys want to lead us in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are y'all ready for the poem?
y'all ready for
Always.
this?
Let's go.
Roses are red. Some are white like cocaine. A war with Lakehurst brings Toby great pain.
Craig is back in town to play a gig or something, and rather than split his time between his friend and his girlfriend equally, or, I don't know, prioritize his girlfriend, he decides they can all just hang out together despite the obvious fact that they don't like each other. In a twist that shocks no one, Ellie is super nasty to Manny, and Craig tries to gaslight her into thinking she's the immature one. Could it be he's in love with Ellie? Nope, it's cocaine. Over in the B plot, we are super honed in on JT, Liberty, and Mia this week. Looking to impress Mia, JT begins crusading for a daycare at Degrassi, and Liberty reacts unreasonably to the very valid ways this hurts her. Also, that one Lakehurst guy that dated Mia wants to start a war about it so he and his friends can beat the shit out of Toby. Wow. Yeah, so this is the episode where Craig does cocaine and Roderick Heffley beats up Toby. Every time.
See,
Sorry, Caroline, what were you going to say?
oh, I was just going to say, to me, he looks like an even worse version of Rocket Man from High School Musical.
Wow. He is literally
Like Rocket Man if
Heffley.
High School Musical hadn't saved his life. Is he?
He's literally
He
Roderick
plays Roderick
Heffley. He plays
Heffley
Roderick
in
Heffley
Diary of a
in
Wimpy
Kid. Like, Ariana, what are you doing? Every time we get to this arc, I'm like, Roderick, why are you beating up Toby? You know better. Your mom is going to make you write an apology to all to all Toby.
It's also, like, I wonder, like, what was happening, like, production-wise that made it so he was, like, so prominent here and then just
disappeared.
Disappeared
Yeah.
into the Degrassi black hole.
I bet it was either the 100 or Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, so true. I forgot about the 100.
He was in the 100 too.
Yeah.
He was getting
busy.
pretty big right when this arc
Well,
was
no, the 100 was
happening.
several years after
I thought-
Degrassi. The 100 aired in the 2010s.
Oh shit! He's in the 100.
Yeah, no, the 100 aired in the 2010s. That was
I thought that was
way.
way
They did not
earlier.
He
overlap.
looks the fucking same though.
They did
He
not
looks
overlap
the
at
same.
all. He does look the
He
same.
looks the same.
He does
I
look
thought
exactly
100
the
was,
same
like,
as
the
is
late
true.
2000s.
No, the 100
I have
was
not
mid
seen it.
2000s. It aired when I was in high school, I
Okay.
think, or in middle school.
I was
Um,
too busy paying attention to Lexa
No, me too.
to really pay
I
attention
literally
to
stopped
anybody
watching.
else.
I stopped watching when
I stopped watching when
when
Lexa
you know.
died. And then when that and then I literally just would get the spoilers from Reddit of like what episodes she was in, and I would just go back and watch it for those episodes, caring nothing about what was happening around her.
So real, and that's so gay of you. And I did the exact same thing.
I actually have a tattoo, my one and only, that references the symbol, the the symbol of the whatever. That's how deep I was in that show. And gay for Lexa. So
Yeah.
and I did not realize that was that man until today. And I did not know that there was a film adaptation of Diary of a Wimpy Kid
Yes.
until today.
Yeah, well, he also
So-
plays Roderick, so fun fact for you.
And
Wow.
he was like one of the Tumblr white boys of the week.
Okay.
During
the day.
his Diary of a Wimpy Kid era, like everyone was thirsting over him as
The
Roderick.
girlies loved
The girlies
Roderick.
loved Roderick Heffley. Oh my god, the thirst traps. Anyways, so it just like really
I feel so old
hard
right
to
now.
see him.
I was like, Caroline knows absolutely fucking nothing to like what any of this is, except for maybe. No, you don't even know.
I know
what the 100
what Diary of a Wimpy Kid is, and I know what Tumblr is,
You
and
actually
I have
know what
deduced. I have deduced that Roderick Heffley is the big brother in
Yeah.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid,
Yeah.
Yes.
which I think I already knew.
Yes.
But yeah, no, y'all have lost me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I love when like I can tell when y'all have lost me,
Yeah.
and then I can tell when we have lost you, because you're over there like looking at your nails, you're scrolling,
What's
you're
going
drinking
on?
your boathouse. You're
Like,
like,
I was updating the script. I wasn't just like scrolling. I was adding. I didn't realize we had a black hole. We have a black hole.
we
Yeah.
do.
Black hole.
There's a black hole, and it's
Roderick.
What's his name in the show?
Nick. No
Nick.
spoilers.
Yeah, Nick with
Jeez.
But yeah, he doesn't show up again after
Yeah.
this episode. I don't think, not to my knowledge, not to my
Nope.
memory.
He's just
Um,
gone.
I know, and it's weird because
that they just dated. He is not supposed to be the baby dad.
no, he's not
No,
the
he's
baby
not.
daddy. That's
He's
Lucas.
not.
Is it-
Right. I'm like, did they didn't recast.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
I thought
We
for a
double
second that they were
checked.
retconning, so I had to look up some things. But no, he's just like another ex of Mia's.
Yeah.
Also, it's very funny to me to see Johnny like pre Lakehurst Degrassi merge, pre
Correct.
Abby,
Yeah.
pre all of his story. He's just like
He's
there
such a
being
little-
like a little bully boy.
I just remember him as Allie's ex, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I had to Google
I always forget.
Ali Bandari's boyfriends to remember his fucking name, deadass.
Yeah. Man.
Because they just forget that like they use certain people for certain things,
Mhm.
and then like no, you got to do a little bit of work to get us to take him as the heartthrob, and it never
Like,
quite
It
like
never, he's
hits.
the one
I'm
that I
wondering-
just never understand
Yeah, I'm
why
wondering, like,
they
Why
have
him
him
out of
there.
all of the Lakehurst boys
Why
to choose to
him?
like
Like-
have be like a somewhat prominent character?
there are so why have the one that is an accessory to murder? Spoiler.
He was literally
Redemption.
He literally is right there,
Like
and I feel like people don't.
I feel
it's like
like-
Alex with the shooting. People kind of just
Literally.
forget
Yeah.
the involvement or the proximity,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Well,
let's just not talk about it. Or
Well,
let's
except
forget
they
about
do.
it.
He talks about it a little
a
bit
little
a
bit.
little-
Yeah, that psycho whatever. Yeah,
in the
he's-
like when Darcy's having her thing,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's
and he's
such
also
a
in their like mini
oversimplification.
wilderness boarding school
yeah.
weekend.
It's an oversimplification. It's one line, I believe.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that, like, they didn't adequately prepare for the fact that, like, these kids were going to age out of this show that they wanted to keep running forever. Because we literally, like, we're still not focusing on, like, the grade 11s.
Yeah.
I don't, like, I know them in passing.
They
Darcy
not gotten us nearly as invested in them as they should.
Yeah,
as
and
we should
that's
be by
why
this
there
point
was
in the
such
show.
a dip. Like, people stopped caring because they didn't, like, transition
The
it
way
very
that
well.
they managed to turn
Like,
this shit around
right.
is insane to me, truly. Sorry, I keep leaning back because my back hurts.
It's okay,
I
Emily.
understand. I find it hard to sit up for any length of time, and
Yeah.
not because my back hurts.
My uterus has a bunch of razor blades.
Yeah, we're both on our
inside of
periods
it
right now, so...
Oh, gotta love the sink. Gotta love
Yeah.
the lesbo
literally
sink.
synced, like, to the day.
It's crazy.
It's really romantic.
That's so
That's
cute.
so sweet.
We've been
Your
synced up for a
periods were
long time.
harmony.
Like, several months.
Y'all make a mother
Before
proud.
we became girlfriends.
We're dating.
Well, your uteruses knew.
They knew.
They did
Um,
know, you know.
They knew something you clearly didn't.
Yes.
It was like, you need to bleed together. That way you can be emotionally, like, up each other's booties more than normal.
Exactly.
It's such a magical time in the forest.
Like, we both cried over numerous subjects yesterday.
Mhm.
And
There was a Pokemon announcement video yesterday that I cried like 3 times over.
Mm-hmm. There's also something in retrograde, according to my aunt, and I don't track the planets as closely as she does, and I'm like, well, that explains
might as
some
well
things.
happen.
There might
Right, I'm like, I've been
Something
crying
is literally
over just
always in retrograde.
something, but it's like the thing that's like affecting me. It's like, why is everything a little bit higher up on the like emotional crash out scale?
Yeah.
You could just also be in your luteal phase.
You
I
could.
am. I'm dropping any day now.
Oh, well, there you go. Well,
That's also that.
That's
It's just
it.
like, I just cried to everything. I just hold myself up in my room with my surround sound TV.
Yeah.
And I was just watching, like, I think I watched Hide and Seek from like 2005 for no reason. I'm like, I want to watch a Dakota Fanning movie. I want to watch this Dakota Fanning movie.
Yeah.
And I just sobbed. It's not
Yeah.
really like an emotional, like it is, but it's like, it's more of like a stabby emotional.
Yeah.
It's not like a cry. I sobbed, honey.
Yeah.
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 Also, shall we loop back to the episode?
Let's
We
look back.
always do.
We always
Usually, I
end
guess.
up there in the end.
But so I feel like the only thing that the C plot has to just establish is there's violence afoot.
Yes.
There is violence afoot.
Toby takes the brunt of it.
Yeah.
There's JT in both the B and the C plot, which I think really can just be one big B plot,
Yeah.
right?
It can, yes.
Is JT is like simping for Mia in a way that like he does not care who gets hurt.
Yeah.
Because like it's not exactly reasonable for like Liberty to be mad. Like the way that she responds to the idea of a daycare at Degrassi is a little ridiculous. And I think that if another student had suggested it, she would have reacted completely differently.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like Liberty is hurting, and like
She's-
of course this is a slap in the face,
Dude, 100%.
dude.
That was less than a year ago. Like,
Also, like, ignoring the fact that had he been this passionate about maybe changing the day-to-day, maybe her decision would have been different.
yeah.
Maybe if he was like, oh, we need, it could change the life of one student. Maybe if she felt like, okay, in a year, I will have a place to like bring my child.
Yeah.
That could have been a base. Like, instead he was out here flipping drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, it's like, he just wants to do all the right things for not Liberty. Like, he does not give a fuck about.
I completely understand why she's crashing out over it.
Like, she has
I would too.
And she also, like, has not had the means to cope with any of the shit that she's gone through in the last year. So, like, of course she's furious.
He didn't even give her a heads up and be like, because it's a public forum in front of the
Yeah.
whole, like he could have been like,
Council,
hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna pitch a daycare. Just want to let you know, like,
No,
I know
because
it, because that would entail
why would
him
he
being
think of
considerate.
her?
Right, that would entail
Yeah.
him thinking of Liberty and being considerate about the fact that he played a very large role in the fact that their child could not stay with them.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty was like, why am I gonna like subject a child to this when you're already crashing the fuck out? The baby's not even here yet, and you're doing this.
Well,
Like-
and you and I have talked about it a few times at this point. Like, there are a million reasons I hate JT. This is one of them. And
Yeah.
at the same time, like, I get, like, it was a whole thing for him too to have to process, and we don't have healthy coping mechanisms. Most of us
Mhm.
don't, especially at that age. Whatever. But at
Mhm.
the end of the day, all of it, JT's a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Even if by some chance he ever happened to like get stabbed and die, it would not change the fact
By some chance.
that he is a piece
That
of shit,
one
if for
choice.
no other reason than that, like, bro put Liberty's physical and mental well-being
Yeah.
in jeopardy for his ego.
Yep.
Son,
then
you
he does the
knew
same
you
thing
did not need a
again
magna.
He keeps doing it.
by engaging in violence in this episode. Like,
Mhm.
and
Why
it's
is there a
particular-
flyer for
not
the
only-
fight too?
not
Did
only
anybody else
that,
pick
There's
up on
literally
that?
a flyer.
Crazy.
But, like,
A flyer is the
sensationalizing
worst.
and like literally, yeah,
Like genuinely,
I mean,
like going out of his way to like
going out of his
instigate
way-
this shit.
Going out of his way to instigate
Mhm.
it, showing up at their school, like.
JT is literally the geekiest little geek bitch. Like, to ever, like, I'll bring mine. Well, that's okay, because I'll bring my friends.
Because I'll bring my friends.
And we're gonna do jazz hands.
We're gonna do jazz hands.
And shuffle ball changes. Like, I have a problem with the fact that he decides to do all of these things in the name of a girl. It's like, I'll do anything for someone who's not Liberty.
Yeah.
Like, it's giving, okay, I dated the girl who I basically was like an emotional, like, she was my emotional punching bag all throughout lower
He was so
lower
mean
high
to
school.
her.
And then, yeah,
So
I'm gonna just
long.
date you and then impregnate you and then flip out so much and like to the fact that you have to give up and for him to be like, oh, it drives me crazy. Liberty and her parents gave up the baby. You are grossly like
Underplaying
omitting and
your-
your role.
Your hand
A
and
significant
role in that
role.
fucking Yes, absolutely.
You're just not talking about any of the shit you did, huh? None of the shit that you did.
He
You didn't
Yeah.
do anything.
lacks the capacity to take any amount of accountability for it. Like, I mean,
I love kids.
Part of
I was
part
gonna
of
have
that is
one
he's
to my
a
bitch ex.
teenager, but like also there was just no reason for him to stoop to that level in the first place. Like, he
No.
could have asked for help and he refused. Like, so many of the things that he ended up in were just because he had, like, he was so blinded by his hubris. His ego is so large. He lacked the capacity to understand why it's important not to do everything all on your own. Like,
Yes.
and things likely would have turned out completely differently for him if he had recognized that.
He berates her coming like as she's going into school and like, oh, what did I do wrong? And except like, bitch, you did a lot of things wrong, and you're making it like you were the responsible one the whole
Yeah.
way through because you told her to go to a doctor.
Literally.
Hey, he brought her like folic acid or something too.
And, like, fucking
He worked in a drugstore.
worked at a drugstore.
Oh no, it was ginger tea.
Right. It was like
No, I was thinking of that fucking scrub ass guard from Orange is the New Black who gets Daya
Oh,
pregnant
Yeah.
and is like
Fucking
smuggling
dick.
her in like spinach.
oh,
I forgot
that
about
was a storyline. Wow. Another show I have not fucking finished because I couldn't take it anymore. I was like,
I was a teenager and I was just really closeted I would sneak upstairs and just go back and watch all of the sex scenes on my laptop. Delete the search history.
There's a good amount of sex scenes in there to tide you over.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as we moved to streaming, like, and HBO and Showtime had already kind of done it, but as soon as we moved to streaming, like, everything became softcore porn.
Yes.
They're like, we can, so why not?
We can, so we will.
And I
Netflix
realized the other
was
day
ready.
watching the Sex and the City reboot, like, I don't really need that. Like, can we have story time instead? Can I get some character development? I know what it looks like when people have sex.
I hate watching straight people have sex, first of all. Second of all, if it's not plot relevant, if nothing plot relevant is happening while you guys are fucking, and you guys, like, then why? I don't get it. So, like, what I like about, like, things like The Handmaid's Tale are, like, a lot of the things that happen are just implied. Like, you don't have to watch it happen to know that it happened.
Yep.
You know what kind of world they're living in. You know what happened. You don't have to watch it. They're not going to spell it out for you.
So much other gratuitous shit in that show.
There is so much overly gratuitous shit in that show, but, like,
thankfully nudity is not, and
I'm just glad that was not part of it. Because
that's
holy
why
shit.
I needed. I feel like we always find a fun tangent to hump.
I know.
Like, don't remember how we got here.
I don't know how we got here.
I'm gonna lead us back.
We were talking about... God, I don't know.
I just remember the transition to streaming. That's it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
As a pedantic note in the B-plot, C-plot of it all, I had in my initial notes that I don't believe that Mia Jones, especially as a little sophomore, is reading Waiting for Godot. But as I was doing my fashion watch this morning, I realized I believed it even less after I took note of the sentence when JT says she can ask Quan for an extension, and she says, maybe if I hadn't have already asked for one already.
Maybe if I hadn't have already asked for one already. Okay.
And I was just like,
Mia.
No, baby, because that sounds a lot. That looks like a sentence, kind of.
But that's not
but it's just
a sentence.
Not a good. It's not. And I know that Waiting for Godot is full of sentences.
It's just pretentious. It's just a pretentious.
It is pretentious,
title.
and it is also full of sentences that aren't really sentences, but in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're led to believe it's intentional.
Yes, precisely.
Led to believe is, yep. I always take it to, like, Degrassi does this thing in this episode in particular, more in the A plot, which we'll get there, where they just want to make characters sound smarter than they are for this one episode.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it's like, Mia does not need to be. I have not read Waiting for Godot, whatever the fuck.
Like,
I'm okay with that.
Why are they? It's like they Googled smart people books.
Yes. I have read Waiting for Godot. It's confusing as fuck, and I wish I hadn't.
Yeah, that's typically the experience I have. Like, in Gossip Girl, Serena is reading The Beautiful and the Damned at the end of at the season finale of one of the seasons, and I'm like, I went out
read that book,
and it's like a dog-eared copy and everything, and I'm like, I went out and bought The Beautiful and the Damned because of fucking course I did. Tried to read that shit. It's boring.
Because of course it is.
Because of course it is.
Fuck no, it's boring. Have I read Animorphs? Yes.
Animorphs fucking rocks, and I'm always entertained.
Do you guys know that?
And Kay Applegate said trans fucking rights.
Do you guys know that McElroy's quote? I think Griffin says it, if you know the McElroys, but he's like, I know the name Dostoevsky, and, like, I think it makes me sound smart. Have I read Crime and Punishment? Fuck no, it's boring. Have I read Animorphs? Yes. And the yes is such, like, an earworm for me. I just love the way that he says it, and I always have to do the little like head thing.
Yes. Right. Mhm. No, I think that's pretty. I have long ago, as a reader, stopped trying to read the things that I think people would be impressed by me reading, and I
Yeah.
have just read the things that I fucking enjoy. Sometimes it's smut. Sometimes it's rereading Maniac McGee from when I was a kid. Sometimes it's rereading.
Maniac McGee Mansion.
I am from the town that book is based off of.
That's one of my favorite
It's
books of all
so
time.
good.
I love Jerry Spinelli. I love Jerry Spinelli so much. Maniac McGee literally like cemented my love of reading. Like I
Yeah.
have read that book so many times and it makes me cry and I reference it constantly in therapy. Like, oh my god. The scene where he goes and untangles the knot is something that my therapist brings up every single session. Oh my god.
Well, you're making me want to reread it again, and I just reread it. No, I was always obsessed with it because Jerry Spinelli is from Norristown, PA, and he based the book on Norristown.
Mhm.
So I always loved it for that reason, because there's just so many little Easter eggs, and you would only know if you're from.
Dude, I remember like I feel like you said Maniac McGee and I could just immediately I could read that book in my head.
Yes.
Oh my god. I really love Maniac McGee and Loser. Maniac McGee also cemented my love of the trope of grumpy old man begrudgingly adopts this kid with no parents and they form a bond.
Okay, but the end of that
and then I get devastated. Like the way I like literally hyperventilate and sob every time I read this book. Oh my god. We had to read it in my 5th grade class and I had already read it several times. And I asked my teacher if he had read it before and he said no. And I was like, you're gonna start crying. And he was like, no, I don't cry in front of my students. And I was like, Mr. Thompson, you're gonna start crying when you get to this part.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way.
He
just grown man sobbing. That it's like every journey in that book is so bittersweet. It's oh my god.
It's a really special book. I think
it is.
Read it.
Read Maniac McGee.
Read Maniac McGee if you have not.
It hits so good at every age. But if you're reading it for the first time, I'm actually kind of envious of you.
I know. I wish I could read it for the first time. I will read it to you.
Experience it through Mel's eyes.
I had a signed copy of it when I was little, and I don't know where it was.
That's a fucking
I think
flex.
my sister stole it.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Okay, well, I hate her.
Sister. She's the one I love.
Okay, no,
She's
we like Cat. No, we like her. We like Catherine.
So
it's
she
okay.
can have it.
I,
It's okay.
I take back my bitch. I rescind
my
it.
bitch.
I
Bitch.
I don't. She's my enemy now.
I rescind it.
Wow.
But yeah, there is a lot of trying to make people sound smart.
Yeah, that fucking conversation around the table.
We're not at the A plot quite yet.
But
are we still on
well, I mean, do we have anything? We can transition.
I don't think I have
Let me look at my notes.
Yeah, I think my spoiler alert. My one note was that JT was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna let it go" or whatever. And spoiler alert, he does not let it go.
Spoiler alert, he doesn't let it go. I also have one other thing that's a spoiler alert. In the B plot, they're in the cafeteria and JT is talking about like starting a fight, and Toby's like, enjoy that burrito, JT, it could be your last.
Yes.
And spoiler alert, it's most likely his last burrito.
I do love Jimmy Spinner and Toby like rolling on over to be like, violence serves nobody.
Violence serves nobody.
It was so funny. Also,
like,
there are the funny Toby moments, like when he was injured at the end, and he just has like, Manny and Emma fawning over him, and he's eating that shit up. That was so
Loving
funny.
it.
I put his sling and his neck brace as an entry for fashion corner.
Like it needs to be recognized.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, I feel like what, and this is quoting, I guess, because I'm rewatching Abbott Elementary right now, but Ava from Abbott Elementary said, the key to not getting your ass beat, knowing when somebody can beat your ass. And I think that was the key that was missing here for JT, is that he didn't realize all them people can beat his ass. Yeah.
He may have been
Johnny?
a drug dealer for maybe 2 seconds. That does not give you street smarts.
Oh, right.
I
No,
don't
he has
think
no,
that
his
You
literally
don't
No.
know. You don't.
Absolutely not an ounce of street
You
smarts.
have not an ounce of street
grew
smarts.
up right after he was told that he just did his first drug deal. I would say if his street card was issued, it was
would have been
quickly
revoked.
rescinded.
Immediately rescinded.
Yeah,
Like,
Immediately.
sorry, we mistook you for somebody else. Because clearly you got to work on your yeah, no, this is not a good, and it happens right. I don't want to talk about it because of the trauma that everybody else goes through. It's never really about JT this next episode for me, but this B and C plot is really laying it on thick that, like, one, this is all Mia's fault, okay, which I'm fine with. And two, there's about to be like a lot of violence.
There's about to be a lot of violence. They were like, it's been a while since we've had some school violence.
Wait, the board,
What
it's
if
been
we
like
burned
however
it, or what
many
if we
days
have a
since our
war?
last school violence.
Many days since our last school violence.
Yes, exactly.
So terrible. And yeah, I feel like it's crazy that they introduced Mia like 3 episodes ago and they're like, this is all her fault.
All
Right.
her fault.
He's
Well,
been
and
there
like,
for
Make
1
her be
second.
with Peter.
She has to suffer.
She has to suffer for what she's done.
Peter was
The sins-
karmic balance
Mm.
for this.
God.
She does her time, then she goes away like
I
everybody
just
else.
don't feel like that's fair because it's not like she got somebody decent killed. It's not like she got fucking Manny murdered.
So
And-
true.
That's a fair
If she
point.
got Manny murdered, it would be on
Riots
site.
There would be
streets.
riots in the capital.
Riots in the
Yes.
streets,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
I
like,
ride
it's
for her,
JT.
my girl.
That is my girl. Justice for Manny, especially these episodes. Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my God. Are we ready to get
Manny
into that?
suffering,
A
yeah,
plot?
let's get
Yes.
into Manny's
A plot.
suffering because fuck
Holy shit.
Ellie. And
Fuck
you know what?
Ellie.
Fuck Ellie this episode, dude.
And you know that I have a soft spot for Ellie. I have
Yeah.
about 2 soft spots for her in this episode, and it's all related to Craig.
Yes.
Because I think that she just never really realized how much of a fucking shit bucket Craig is
Yeah.
until this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also feel like this episode highlights the ways in which she had to grow up really, 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 really fast when she was a kid in so many ways, and then was completely emotionally and maturity stunted in so many ways. So many ways.
Like,
and it's like
this
she has
season-
pick-me disease.
This season, her pick-me disease is so unbearably horrible that it like makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
It made
This
me
is
so.
For me. Yeah.
What?
It
Sorry,
made me
this
so
basically
fucking
pick me.
mad.
Argument.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she is
Yeah.
like ground zero pick-me for sure.
The shit she said at that dinner,
Speaking of
and the fact that
yeah.
nobody said a word.
yeah.
No. And it's like, to me, that's kind of the fake conversation of like, I don't have any neuroses. And like, just all the like, oh,
Gross.
Manny, you studied Thoreau or whatever the fuck. Like, Manny just was trying to go along with the conversation.
She also like was participating in the conversation, like
Yes.
actively participating in some relevant things.
and they just like ignored her.
Also, Ellie, to say you don't have any neuroses is fucking insane. We have
It's just
Well, I think she was trying to
700
be like
neuroses
cheeky.
on
yeah,
screen.
she was trying.
She was trying and it failed because she had the same demeanor when she was being completely serious. And you can't tell the difference. You can't differentiate the cheekiness from the pick-me-ness in this episode.
Yeah.
Because, like, Mel said earlier that she had, like, a reverse Ashley Kerwin arc.
Well, that's more about her. I was more referencing that in terms of like her fashion.
In terms of her fashion, but also I feel like the fashion is adjacent to the ways in which she, like, wants to be perceived by the men around her. Like, Ashley has the opposite, where she's like, I don't want to change myself for a man anymore. Like, I deserve better than to be with somebody who wants me to be different. And Ellie is like,
Goes from being like the
goes
cool,
from being the
different,
cool, different girl to being like
dressing like a middle-aged mom.
Exactly.
And acting a fool.
Dating an old man, so
Literally, Jesse. Okay, on the note of Jesse, hate him. I think he's
Yes.
slimy for being
Slimy dog.
fucking 22 or whatever and dating an 18-year-old. He's a slimy bitch. But however, I will give him his flowers where his
he
flowers
cooked
are
in
due.
this episode.
He cooked. He was right about Craig. He was
right about
completely
Craig.
right about Craig.
And
Which is
I
crazy
forgot that component of him having a roommate or his best friend with
Being
an
an
addiction.
Addict.
And I'm like, okay, I forgot about that. And that gives him like an objective, like, I can see the shit that
Yeah.
you can't see because you're on this dude's dick and you have been for years.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, like, Ellie's mom is an addict. Like, he also knows the signs. She also knows.
But the thing is,
But she's
come on.
Blinded by her pick-me-ness. Blinded by her pick-me-ness, yeah.
She said, fuck my mother. I completely forgot about her mom. And like, yes, her mother is an addict too, and she's just completely not putting together. Like, if she
not
found
putting
a bottle
together.
of vodka next to her mom, like in her mom's bedroom on a table, she wouldn't be like, whose bottle of vodka is this, Mom?
It's
Whose is it?
It's my friend.
Manny's.
It's Manny's.
She broke it.
He broke in and left the vodka here. And he's influenced.
And
Okay,
literally, she's storming over and she's like, I found the vodka in my mom's house. I knew it's I know it's yours. Like she's pissed.
Especially after Craig's track record. Like, are
I'm
you
going to lie to you.
serious? Are you serious, Ellie?
I mean, do we think that she just assumed he was manic?
Possibly, but like,
I think she's just like so misogynistic that like, you know, he blamed it on Manny and she's like, of course, I hate Manny. Obviously
Yes.
the coke is hers.
Obviously, she's toxic.
I hate her.
she's a
Obviously the
toxic
coke is
bitch.
hers.
she was just looking for reasons to hate Manny actively this whole episode as well.
Yeah.
Especially, like, as soon as she had a reason to, she was like, oh, I have to get Craig away from her. Like, it's my solemn duty to separate them from each other now.
Well, and like she's been Manny's op since Manny got pregnant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hated that bitch.
Yeah.
She was like, and I am just gonna wait
She's
for my
right.
opportunity.
Right.
Yeah, for the
Like-
moment, it's gonna be. I'm gonna play the long game. You thought I forgot? You fucked my man or fucked my girlfriend, my best friend's man, and got pregnant. I'm never gonna forget
Now you're
that
fucking
shit.
him again and doing cocaine.
And doing
Might as well be about me. The fact that
Yeah.
I also like that dude, it's got nothing to do with it.
Yes. Even though she also, like, this whole time has a whole other boyfriend.
Literally.
Why am I on
Like,
Jesse's side this episode?
I am full
Right?
toes on Jesse. Like, if there's a line, I'm all those toes on Jesse's side because
All
there's
10
no
toes, not one toe missing.
no
She did
toe
on
missing
him
because
this episode.
like
Like,
in his face.
in his face.
He literally knows that she's drooling over Craig.
Like,
The minute Craig gets off that plane, she's like, I'm throwing you a party, Craig. Come over.
yeah.
By
like-
which I mean 4 people.
And he's like, I thought we were going to watch a movie. No
Yeah.
movie? Okay. Like, you good? Like, are we? I
And then
thought we were gonna do
has to
dinner and a
deal
movie.
with,
She's like, no, let me drool over your Jack Johnson impression and make all of
Literally.
our friends watch.
Oh, yeah, they're openly flirting too. Like,
They're openly
oh, you're
flirting
just
with
so
each
keen to
other.
know what I'm doing. Oh, allusions to Melva. She's
I
literally
can't
over
believe
there
you picked up on
bopping.
it.
I
She's
can't believe
over
you
there
picked up on
bopping
it.
to his songs. Like, she's like gay. Like, she might, you know,
Sending each other 19th century literature in the mail. Like,
it's
shut the
disgusting.
fuck
It's
up. You're
so.
nasty. Get a room.
It's
You
like
guys
40s
are
musical.
slobbing
Like,
on each other's knobs in front of
yeah.
everybody's faces this entire time, and it's disgusting.
You're lucky you
And-
have a relationship after this,
Like,
Ellie.
why?
You're lucky you have friends.
Friends and
Yeah, no, literally.
Dylan is just there to be fucking shady, though.
Dylan's fine, but like,
entire
if,
episode.
like I love you, Avis, and we would still be friends because this would never actually happen because you don't suck like this. But if you put me in that kind of situation, we would have to have a long talk.
Yes.
We would have to have
agree.
a long, uncomfortable talk. And if
Right.
you were anybody else, I would question whether or not you were worth the time.
Yeah.
And it's good to know that I am not the worst person to exist.
Also, what is with all the Saved by the Bell references in Casa del Rossi?
Yeah, they're just obsessed
They're
with
just
Saved by the
really anti-Saved by the Bell.
And like all the hints they're dropping about like I think this is like the second teen melodrama joke in this episode. Emma says something and then Ellie says something. Like they're just talking about like the teen melodrama and they're being self-referential.
Like, did somebody shade Degrassi on another show or something and they're getting back at it?
Right. I want to know what
Mel even at that point? I don't think it was.
I don't think so. No. Those floppy ears.
Sorry, guys.
Doggy ASMR provided
ASMR.
free of charge.
You're welcome.
Thanks to BB.
You know, you gotta have the ears.
Yeah, no, I don't get the Saved by the Bell shade. Is that why season 6 like is where it starts to suck? Is that because like the show has become self-aware?
Saved by the Bell, the college years. Degrassi, the college years.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea. Do you want to bet money that someone pitched it just like that? Degrassi, the college years.
Probably.
I mean, yeah.
That was a bad idea. Okay?
Yeah.
It was
Whoever
not.
picked that,
Also, like,
wrong. No.
Who did I say? I was like, I don't care about this character. I wish we. Oh yeah, I know. I wish. Like, I'm more interested in what Hazel's doing post grad than any of those people, to be quite frank.
Mm-hmm.
Truly.
And I'm mad that they like dropped her completely. You know, that she fell into the void. Never
like
to be
you
seen
don't
again.
care.
I care.
They dropped her like she dropped that graduation cap.
Yes.
So true.
Exactly.
They said turnabout is fair play, Aden.
They're like, bye, Andrea. Let's just leave. We have nothing else for you to do. Except we're writing this dumbass shit for Ellie where she finds a baggie of Coke in the guest room where Craig is staying, not where Manny's staying. And if Manny had a Coke habit, don't you think the Coke would be with her?
With Manny?
Right.
Why?
People who do Coke, they usually just don't leave Coke.
You don't. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep some here at my friend's house. I'm gonna keep some here at the place my boyfriend's staying, just in case I want to do a line or two. Like,
you might have a stash in your locker or your desk,
but like just out. Just
like, out on Craig's dresser.
Just out on Craig's dresser. The way that he acted when she initially walked in and caught him, like, dude, what are you thinking?
She's blinded because she's too busy slobbing on his knob.
Yeah.
I think the the whole nosebleed scene is probably one of the most like photographic things that
Yeah.
happen in this series.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's maybe it's because of Jake, I don't know, but it's just so sad to see him. And I don't know why the reaction of Ellie is just to cover her mouth, but it's a good reaction to the scene. It actually
Yeah.
probably better than anything she was doing with her face. But it's like it's really
It's
like a haunting moment.
it's viscerally uncomfortable.
Like, it is
Yeah.
so fucking uncomfortable to watch.
I love when someone's camera just goes like you can see them dropping it and panicking.
The acting in particular in this episode is just really good. Like,
Yeah.
and I
A-plot.
think like in the A plot, yes.
Yes,
It's a completely different episode.
it is.
Yeah.
We watched 2 different episodes of Degrassi, but they were like mashed together.
Yeah, the cuts back and forth were slightly jarring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
They're
god.
dealing with some real shit in the A plot, and I mean it's gonna be some real
It's
shit.
gonna
in
be
the
some
B&C
real shit the
plot,
next
but
episode, but like,
it's
oh,
but like
baby.
it don't
Again, it's not like Manny
the
gets
tone
stabbed.
is different.
Yeah.
No, right. If Manny got stabbed after this episode, well, that would just be
That
tragic.
would just be the most tragic writing you could possibly do.
I'm glad they didn't think about that though. I'm glad they
like,
did this instead.
Yeah.
But in particular, Jake's acting when Manny's like, "Give me some coke," and like you
Yeah.
can tell he doesn't want to at first because
Yeah.
he knows it's bad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also
doesn't want
doesn't
Manny
want to
on
share his
it.
drugs because those are expensive.
I don't think
Drugs,
that's
yeah.
it.
Drugs are expensive.
He just doesn't
I
want
think it's that he knows.
Yeah. Oh, he 100% does.
I also just think that I don't know that he is a person that like analyzes his behaviors until he's like out of them.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Especially like coming from a bipolar person, knowing the state of mind he's likely in this entire time, he's not even capable of doing that at wherever he's at in his head. Like, you see how quickly his brain goes from like Ellie walking out on him to just kind of being like, well, and then he just goes back to doing coke. It doesn't really seem to faze him at all. Like, it's not until he realizes, oh, she's gone for good. Like, I fucked it up irreparably at Union Station that like, yeah, he's actually gonna have to go to rehab and reflect on his life choices in a controlled environment because he doesn't possess that ability.
No. Like,
Well,
I mean,
and we don't see him again until Degrassi goes Hollywood, do we?
No.
No, we do not see him
No.
until
So,
then, and then we don't know. I mean, we hear,
We don't
like,
know
a
how
bit
long
of,
he
like,
stayed at rehab.
right, we don't know how long he was there. We just know that he went.
Yeah.
And it's like a new chapter that they're trying to focus on. And like, I mean, it's a kudos to Manny that like, and I don't think she gets enough credit for this. I don't think people talk about it enough, that she's like, I tried this once and I did not like how it made me feel. So I'm not going to do this again.
Yeah.
Like, for any person at any age trying anything for the first time, I feel like even people have tried things, and even if it made them feel good for a portion of time, and then the after result, like drinking, is not that pleasant, you're still going to have people who do it.
Yeah.
Because there is a portion that's good. So for Manny because she was having a ball and talking, and like there was definitely the euphoria that she felt. But there was the come down that she was like, yeah, I'm good off of that. I was fucking sick, dude. Like, I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
I also like shout out to Manny for leaving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Manny has consistently like her
strength.
greatest downfall is her low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And and as soon as she sniffed out that like he's lying and he cares more about drugs than her.
Yeah.
Like, she's like,
said,
I
"No, thank
value
you."
myself too much
Yep.
to stay in this situation.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah.
Like, and that is something that, like,
That's
if
Manny
season
growth,
one
100%.
Manny,
Growth. Like,
if season one Manny could see that, she would be
Yeah.
proud. She would be so proud of her
Yeah.
future self, because that's 6 seasons of getting shat on.
yeah.
Season 2 Manny would have developed a coke habit. Season 3
Season
Manny
2
would
Manny
have.
certainly would have developed a
Pretty
coke
much
habit.
any Manny prior to this would have developed
Truly.
a coke habit. Like,
Truly. She would have been coked up with Craig.
coked up with
100%,
Craig.
yeah.
Especially if this has happened during like the eating disorder era, dude.
Oh yeah, she was like bandwagon me.
She was
Oh
banned
god,
on
Emma
it.
would have gotten on that so fast too,
Like
though.
Emma would have.
Oh well,
had a
yeah.
coke
Once you
habit.
find out that coke is like speed,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of not good. Don't. But
Don't
okay,
do coke, you guys.
pharmaceutical crack is a thing, and I want everybody to know that pharmaceutical crack is a thing.
Wow.
That, like, structurally, there's like one whatever fucking, I'm not that good at science, but there's one
more
structural component away from like
meth.
Yes.
Well, and meth and crack are two very different drugs. Like,
Yeah.
they're both uppers, but they're
But
like,
there's a medical crack as well.
is there really? Why?
Yes, there's a medical, because everything that street was once once medical.
Medical.
Well, yeah, I know, but I always figured with crack and cocaine, it was because crack is just cocaine.
Yes, crack
It's
is
just
just the
really
cheaper cousin of cocaine.
Right. And so I just kind of figured like cocaine had medicinal properties, and then it became a street drug, and then they were like, this is too expensive, let's make crack out of it.
That's pretty much exactly what happened. They're like, this shit is too expensive to be prescribing to folks.
Used to just put it in your soft drinks.
But okay, so I feel like a big part of this episode that I did want to talk about, and I feel like I'm nearing done after that, is that I'm glad that Ellie realizes that Craig was never that into her.
Yes.
And I think it's very important that she goes through her day knowing that now.
Yeah.
But I mean, spoiler alert, it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
It doesn't, and I think that she continues to like.
I think she continues to believe
that it was just
like
a coke at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she spends the next however many years between now and when she runs into him eating ketchup chips on the streets of LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, just randomly. It was weird. The
That was
weirdest
really,
way
really strange. Like, why is everyone in their school?
here
And
yeah.
friends with Pete Wentz.
And
I guess
friends with-
Leah wasn't really friends with Pete Wentz, though.
It's not a good. I feel like what they want to do, and that's why they throw in that, oh, I've always felt that way, blah, 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 just so that she can cling to hope. But he literally, like, you can see in his face when he realizes, oh, all I have to do is tell her I love her, and she'll let me do drugs.
Yeah.
Literally, you can see.
You can
his
see
face.
realization.
Like, she's like, you know why? He's like, wait, what? Oh, right.
You're in love
with
with me.
I can
I
use
I
that.
can use it to my
Exactly.
advantage.
It's so calculated, and it's literally like, huh? Oh.
Yeah.
And I feel really bad for her for that scene, because it's probably her best acting of being like, you know, why would you play with me like that?
Yeah.
Like, you know that I'm in love with you. Like, this was some shitty ass shit, and I don't deserve it. Although arguably you were really rude to Manny earlier in this episode, so I would kind of think that you deserve some of
You
this.
deserve some shit, but not that.
You just, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Actually,
She
yes.
deserves
She
to-
does. She does. Because not only was she rude to Manny, she fucking shamed Manny in front of a table of people
Literally?
for being
insane
the
behavior.
victim of a sex crime.
Literally.
Right. Right.
Like, how could she fucking do that?
And like
That was
was
insane
A
of
low
her.
fucking moment.
and like to
But
me,
like, also
like
shame on everybody else for not fucking
for
sticking up
not
Manny.
sticking up for her.
Like,
Very
they
much
knew
shame
what
on
had
everyone
happened.
else.
Especially
They knew
Craig.
that
Marco-
fucking Craig.
Marco can go suck a fucking dick, because he didn't say shit to Ellie. He didn't check her at all. Like, that's supposed to be...
And nobody was
Marco and Manny are supposed to be friends in their own right.
And then they go upstairs and Ellie's just like, shrug.
She's like, whoopsie, did I say that? Bitch, you don't take the time to find guys that actually like you. You take the time to find anybody who they say likes you. Like, that's it. You don't have any discernment.
You have just as low of self-esteem as Manny does. You don't
Like,
get
lower.
If not lower.
Because Manny has grown.
At least Manny knows her self-worth at this point and is not going to let even Craig Manning, who was her dream guy up to that point.
Literally.
Even at the start of the episode, he's like, oh, boyfriend. She's like, I don't know. He hardly ever calls. Like, you've got to act right if you want to be my boyfriend,
AKA.
AKA.
Had so many shitty guys be shitty to her, including Craig at this point. Like...
She's like, I'm a dime. Like, I do not deserve the foolishness from any of you mediocre men.
And yet, like, she is actively choosing to date a guy who calls her Frosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
A guy who, like,
True.
could not make it more clear that he hates her if he carried around a fucking billboard.
Yeah.
I'm dating you because you're a freshman, and that's
Dating you
probably
because you're
this
a
relationship is going to expire as soon as you register for your sophomore class.
Yes.
All right.
And that it does.
And it does.
It really does. Oh, you're registering? Okay. She's going to
Like,
schedule.
well, I'd rather
I'm
fuck
just
a cougar
registering
than
as
a sophomore. What did you say, Emily?
Avis was like, as soon as they register for their freshman class
Or
their sophomore classes, it's done. And I was like, oh, you're registering for your sophomore classes? I'm registering for something else as a sex offender.
Yeah, gotta complete that paperwork. I've got to refile every year. I've got to let them know when I move and everything.
Can I just say that if I was anybody else on the Corps, I would be so pissed. Like, and I don't even like Taking Back Sunday, but watching Ellie get all of these fucking prime assignments when she's not a good writer.
Hello?
Eric should be allowed to shoot someone with a gun. That's his name, right? Eric?
Eric should be allowed to shoot somebody every year. With a gun.
And I
Eric
wonder
should be allowed to
who
shoot
he's
someone with a gun
going
because
for.
what do you mean? He's going into his senior year and the fucking freshman that the current editor is fucking got the editor job.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I think that's very, very wild. I think that, and it's funny he does all this with a straight face. He's just like, I see no issue with this. And if anyone else takes any umbrage with this, I'll beat your ass.
And not only that, but
have a good day.
Jesse's already notorious for dating Frosh.
This is literally
Why
something
has
that
he
people
been allowed to
know.
run
This
the
is the
Corps?
pattern for him.
Known for this.
He's known for
He
this.
needs to stop. He needs to his access cut off.
Literally.
He needs to be like thrown in the
Stop
choke.
throwing 18-year-old girls in this man's face.
You should not be, if you are 22, you should not be acting like your girlfriend referencing her intro to psych class is
just so fascinating. Yo, literally, that's exactly what I thought. It's like this whole conversation gives
Psych
second
101. I took that class
semester freshman like
I
said
took
what?
Psych 101 when I was 16
That
years
conversation
old.
was so like it was
coming home from
was
Thanksgiving.
very annoying, like faux intellectual, whatever. But it also it was so like, oh yeah, all of these people are 18 years old.
They're all
That's right.
100%.
That's right. They're all 18 years old, and this is unfortunately how 18-year-olds act.
It's a fun conversation for 18-year-olds to have, but by 22, you should be like,
You should be like, oh my god.
Like, did we just learn what neuroses mean? Did we just learn these words?
Literally.
Did we just learn who these people?
Vocabulary word of the day.
He should feel because at that time the things that you're doing change from year to year, and like the privileges that you get increase year to year. Like these years matter. And I feel like Jesse being able, and I mean, in Canada, you can drink a little bit earlier than you can in the US.
Yeah, the drinking in Ontario specifically is 19.
Right. So it's like at 19, Ellie could go to the bar with Jesse and like because I always see that as weird. Like as when I was 22, I'm like, I am not dating someone who cannot go to the bar with me and get a drink. Like I'm just a sophisticated 22-year-old, and that is the barometer.
Yes.
For dating. I'm not gonna date a child
altogether.
A child.
Yeah.
But this feels like you are at the wrong dinner table, Jesse. Like you need to go find your
don't
people.
Belong there.
Like,
Don't.
Like,
Yeah, it's
fucking age, brother. The differences, the growth that you go through from like 18 to 22 is just like you are a different person from like month to month.
Yeah.
You know?
You're still just as much of an asshole though. For sure.
Yeah. Definitely, Jesse, find some friends your own age, please.
Yeah.
They all realize how insufferable he is. And they're like, why does nobody talk about how weird it is that this 22-year-old has such prominent crow's feet?
Is he lying?
True.
Somebody get his ID. But he could.
I love, and no shade, I love crow's feet. I think they're really hot. But why are you supposed to be a whole ass 22-year-old?
Yeah.
That's something you tend to grow into, you know, and that's what gives it that hotness is like the distinction of
it shows
age.
like distinction and wisdom and life lived.
Yeah.
He just looks
What have you seen at 22?
Something.
Not that you can't have seen shit at 22, but it shouldn't be giving you crow's feet.
Crow's feet. Yeah, but crow's feet aside, he does really like try to check her. And I mean, the fact that she's like,
not
at
that dinner, he didn't.
You're just jealous of Craig. You're just jealous of him.
And he's right to be jealous of Craig.
You see how Craig is
even
just
jealous of Craig. Like he doesn't. I don't think he's jealous of Craig. He
doesn't
see Craig as a threat.
Though, like
even though he knows that like Ellie's into him, because he sees that at least right now Craig's a fucking loser.
Yeah.
And his problem with Craig isn't that he's like worried that he's going to lose Ellie to him. It's that like, and fuck y'all for making me give nobility to Jesse, but it's that he doesn't want Ellie to lose herself to Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows that she will. She will dive.
Right. And that's
because
what
he
don't.
Here's
Taking
who
back
would lose
Sunday.
themselves to someone like that. Like,
I think it's even past the point of like he's trying to keep them together, because like I think honestly he's fucking checked out and he's over it.
He has for sure.
I don't think he was ever checked in, to be quite honest.
I don't think he was ever checked. I think it was really just
dynamic and was like,
okay. Right, like this is fine.
He's like, how much longer till this year's
my
over?
freshman of the year.
That's fine. There's a dud in every, you know. But
they can't all be winners.
They cannot all be winners. But he's like, this one is a little bit like she will really go full fangirl for this dude. And like, all jokes aside, this is the wrong dude to jump like headfirst into. Like,
I don't like it.
I'm sure he's delightful with, you know, the coke of it all, but without the coke of it all. But I feel like, you know, I feel like he's trying to be more of like, yeah, I just want you to be okay. I don't want you to end up with this guy.
This is like literally like, yeah,
and
no, I
also,
hate
like,
Jesse. He sucks, but he was reasonable and normal this episode. He was just trying to look out for Ellie.
Somebody needed to
he could see what's fucking happening.
J. Hogarth moment, where
Hobart, it is his name now. J. Hobart.
Oh my god, we just
I
watched
was
The
just
Politician, and the last name of the main character is Hobart.
Yeah, so I had Hobart on my brain instead of Hogarth.
It's cute.
I do think it was a J. Hogarth-ism, a little bit of like, you know, this guy, he's fucky. He's got issues, but every once in a while, there's a diamond in the coal mine, and the diamond is more just like a reasonable person thought.
Correct.
Like,
Someone
Yeah,
yes.
be the voice.
like,
He had
Jay
his
is
moment.
stopping Spinner from, like, burning the school down. Like, hey, man, hey, buddy.
Like no one else is around, so I guess I'll be the one
I
to
guess
tell
this
you.
is my job to tell you not to burn a building down.
Because that will be way worse.
That would
my
be
friend,
way worse
worse
than anything
than what
else.
you are currently
Yeah.
dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
no, I maintain that Jay does not. Jay helps people find their inner chaos. He's not the bringer of the chaos. He
Yeah.
helps you unlock your
He
own chaos.
sniffs it out like
He sniffs
Buff
it
the
out and
Crime
he
Dog.
encourages
He brings
it.
to the surface and then pokes it with a stick.
Oh yeah, he loves.
He's a
poking it
shit
with stick.
stirrer for
He's a
sure.
shit stirrer.
Yeah, 100%.
And you know what? Fuck it. I love him. He's my
Oh, I
problematic
love
fave.
I love Jay. I got to tell
I
Mike
do.
Oval that he played my favorite character in Degrassi,
And he was like, why?
I have a
You're like-
higher appreciation now that I've met Mike, but I always really did enjoy Jay.
Yeah.
Like he just has his moments where
He
it
just really
hits
does.
like it's good. Like I enjoy watching what he does sometimes. Like
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like could he have had more redemptions? Certainly. Or like a louder redemption. But I
He
don't
was
think
always
he's
so endearing somehow. Like
right.
Yes.
he's a little
Yes.
Well, and I don't
soul.
think that he's without redemption. Like I
Yeah.
said in an episode recently, like I find a lot of redemption in the way that he loves Sean.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So true.
Like we were talking about, I was like, you know, Sean's sleeping on his couch and like Jay gets up in the middle of the night to grab a glass of water and like notices that Sean's kicked the blanket off. So he like tucks him back in and is like, good night, buddy. And like, I 100% believe that.
Yeah.
It's a deleted scene
I
somewhere.
like that they swap him out. I like that they give Jay an opportunity because I think that's part of his arc to redemption is taking him away from Spinner, which
Yeah.
is and he and Spinner are just such like they've got a lot of history.
They stir each other's shit.
They super stir
Drag
each other's
other
shit.
down.
Just better to separate. But
Yeah.
Sean and Jay have a really wholesome history of like that enemies to friends thing, and like. I love it, and I really do appreciate the stable place to land that Jay is able to offer Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think I've probably said it before, but I think it comes down to largely that like Sean's known chaos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I think that's part of it is Jay's like, let me shake things up with this fucking cushy ass kid and this fucking, you know, prissy ass girl who have never known, you know, the burn of a cigar on your arm or whatever.
Yeah.
And so there's a nurturing there. There's a like he's like, I don't want to, you don't need more chaos. Like let me stabilize you, buddy.
Yeah.
They would 100% make that trend. If TikTok had been a thing, they would 100% make a video that would go viral of that trend where you're like about to punch something.
And then
it's like
yeah.
Oh my god, Daniel Clark and Michael Bell need to recreate that right now. They need
should
to
just
like
hire us.
if you are a
to-
Degrassi alum and you are listening to this and you
By
need a
some
social
miracle.
media manager,
Hang on, if you are listening to this and you are
out.
a Degrassi
Reach out.
alum and you just happen to listen to our fucking show, please reach out, right? Like, and tell us.
right? Yeah, that too.
Please, you just out here listening to our show casually and not like talking to us. Why? Love you.
Why?
What for? Jeez.
My God,
Cassie
like,
Steele
guys-
is just a big Emily Anne fan, so
Guys,
she
real
happens
talk-
to listen to this
real talk,
She's
I
episode.
doing
might
her
not
nighttime
forget-
routine. Like,
Real talk though, I might be able to get Luke Billick for y'all.
We're a
I
ways
would-
from Luke Billick, but I would take Luke
I would
Billick.
totally take
But,
Luke
like-
in
like-
the way that like he's gonna get grilled, dude.
I have a family friend who is was their videographer for their parties for like that era of Degrassi. So he knows Luke, he knows Allie, he knows Jake, Claire's stepsister. He was like crashed on his couch for a while and used to like take pictures for their parties, and so he's like really good friends with like a lot of the alum from that era specifically.
That is Canadian as hell, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
so I might get to meet Luke Billick.
I've heard it's
Recorded a
really nice.
multi-minute
I've heard it's
I
really
forgot to
nice.
send. I need to send you guys this video, but he recorded like a 4-minute long video for me specifically because like my family friend asked him to. Evan asked him to, and yeah, it was just like it was basically like a 4-minute long like personal cameo,
Oh, that's
and
so
he told
sweet.
me like a
That's
story
super
from
sweet.
set and was like, it was really cool. It was really cool.
I love that. I love the
Well, when the
Canadian
time comes,
connections.
yeah.
We
I
shall-
have
we shall
several
totally-
like 1-degree removed connections or 2-degree removed connections to Degrassi alum. One of my old roommates went to high school with Tiny from Next Class / end of
Mhm.
Next Gen.
Yeah.
Who else?
Okay, Tiny is my next class problematic fave, so
Yeah. Tiny's so great.
And
I
my
love him.
friend
That
Nick
man has
is
the most beautiful smile.
my friend Nick is
Mhm.
Olivia's cousin, the girl who plays Maya, the woman who plays
Oh,
Maya.
yeah.
I think
We'd
that's
love
the
to
only
have her on
people-
for the Maligned Ladies of Degrassi series
That would be
we
incredible. But
we
I
have to get off the
I
ground
haven't
with
spoken
Melissa.
to this man since 2018, I fear. So it might be weird if I reached out to be like, hey, can you get your cousin to be on my friend's Degrassi podcast?
It would just be
Okay,
really
so
cool.
what you gotta do is just like text him at like 2:00 in the morning one day, you up. And then when he texts you
Yeah.
back, just be like, oh, I don't know. I was just thinking of you, tee. And like, don't ever like take it any further than that, but like just
Yeah.
flirt for a while and then be like, hey,
He's
didn't you
happily
used to be
he's,
friends?
like, happily and loudly in a relationship, so I fear the flirting angle would be that
What
way.
if
Okay,
that
well,
might
don't
be
do
even
that
better?
then.
He's like I think his girlfriend is in his Instagram profile picture, like he loves that woman. For sure.
Right. And you would feel bad.
I
you know.
would. I would.
Well, so in that case, be like, hey, I'm just sliding into your DMs not to hit on you, but to ask you if you can hook me up with Olivia Scriven because I know this really great podcast that wants to have her on. And also, they think the cute whore should do a cover of Everybody Wants Something.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're so right.
So true.
Right?
So right. Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Do we want...
but I
Wait, keep going.
Yeah, I don't know.
no, yeah, we can. I think we can transition. That's what I was kind of trying to, I guess, like.
yeah, let me get my notes to the good old
Like, I
once
don't have
over.
anything else to add for A plot.
Mm-hmm. Just that this is supposed to be Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Or not yet. No, that's when.
No,
that is
there's
when
it is
that's
not
Paige.
Thanksgiving.
That's the
It's
page.
Yeah.
Canadian. That's Paige. I was like,
Yeah. No,
This
we
is
said
just a
that
dinner
in
party.
October.
we confused it though in a past episode. We said, "Oh yeah, Craig's on coke by Canadian Thanksgiving."
No, it was because Ellie was making a practice run for Thanksgiving.
Wait.
Why is it pasta?
Where
then?
it was established as canon that Ellie is a bad cook and now we're letting her throw a dinner party.
Right.
Yeah, and that dinner did not look
canon
good.
thing about Ellie like kind of goes out the window this episode. I
It
feel
goes-
like
She's a good drummer. She's a bad drummer.
bad drummer now.
She's a
She
good cook. She's a bad
is
cook.
a good like what's happening? What's going on?
They can't decide.
Okay, so this gem from my notes, it doesn't need to spark a whole conversation, but when Emma is like, true love's worth fighting for to Manny or whatever, my notes say, Emma out here giving dating advice like she's Caitlyn.
Literally.
Right.
Yeah.
They are, kindred spirits, I suppose, with their lack of know-how and need
Also,
to
I don't-
instruct.
I don't think that Sean would have let his buddy Craig become a cokehead.
I think everybody has completely lost touch with Craig, and they have now put him on a pedestal, being like he's a rock star. He can't say shit.
Yes.
100%.
And I think
Absolutely.
that's weird.
No, but
because
I
he
think
is
that
your
like
friend,
where
and you used to be in his shitty band.
I think that where things went wrong for Craig is when he stopped being friends with Sean Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were really good for each other because they trauma bonded, and
Yeah.
he literally pulled him. Was there when he was going to off himself with the train. That
Yeah,
was
he
back
said,
when he was
"Don't do
carrying
that,
a
bud."
skateboard. Though there's no skateboards in his life anymore, so
Well, because the Degrassi skateboard has been checked out by Danny and Derek.
Yes. That's true.
That's true.
They're the skateboard boys now.
There's only
I-
one skateboard.
Only
Grassy
one.
community school. Emphasis on
Only
community.
2 skateboard boys allowed for the singular skateboard on school property. No other skateboard boys.
I did have one more note, and then I am good on this A plot, and I'm good to go to segments. I noticed in this couple, I did a couple watch throughs, just that Craig doesn't even really notice that his nose is bleeding. Like, he doesn't taste the blood.
Yeah.
It's really that it started to run past his mouth, and then he feels it. But he's also reacting to how everyone else in the audience is not vibing with him anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And how they're staring at him in abject horror.
They're like,
because
oh, he has a nosebleed.
Like an insane nosebleed.
I also
so-
wrote in my notes, I was like, I fear that I'm not around like enough active coke addicts to immediately deduce from his nosebleed that he was on coke on stage. I would have just been like, oh, he must have allergies.
People can have nosebleeds for reasons that aren't coke.
Like,
and
I'm
like,
oh my God,
I agree with that.
Like,
sorry,
yeah.
I feel like I cut off you.
I was like, everybody thought that I'm on coke every time I get a random nosebleed, because they're right. I'm kidding.
I am on coke. I sniff a lot. Yeah, I feel like they had to play up the nose thing, but I do think it was very, like,
effective.
It was very effective, and like, I mean, I feel like maybe the one thing that gives it away is that despite the nosebleed actively happening, he's still strumming the guitar.
Yeah, he's still vibing with himself and nobody else.
Still vibing with himself,
and he's also very visibly like disheveled and sweaty, and like there are
like,
other things happening on stage.
I did so many lines of coke in backstage before this. And it's clear.
Well, no, since Manny left, he's really gone off the rails.
He doesn't have to pretend for anybody anymore. Like, Ellie will believe whatever the fuck she wants her to believe. And Manny was the only one who was close enough to see. Pick me ass bitch. And Manny was the only one actually privy to what he was really doing.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to let anybody else see him do that. He's embarrassed.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that he's embarrassed, even though he's been like vulnerable in front of Ellie before. Even like we didn't talk about it, but I guess he does not go to the group therapy. He skips group therapy, and she's looking like she's just ready to go and self-harm.
Yeah.
Directly after this.
That rubber band on her wrist is going crazy.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
She's like,
This is what it costs, Craig.
This is what you did this. You
Pick one.
Carola.
Like, oh my God.
Craig finds her cut kit. He's like, I thought you gave this up. And she goes, I did. It's Manny's.
Manny's just getting all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Manny was really the fucking scapegoat this episode. My God.
Yeah.
She always is. She always is. Like,
When in doubt, you blame Manny. Literally.
Really?
When in doubt, blame Manny.
But yeah, I think that's summarizes.
Yeah,
we can talk fashion.
Let's talk fashion. I feel like I don't have very many fashion corner moments that stuck out to me this couple of episodes, other than, like, I specifically didn't like most of Ellie's outfits. Or the one she wore, the last one she wore at Union Station when she's saying goodbye to Craig. I really liked that look, and I liked her hair. She finally switched up her hair and didn't look like a mother. Like,
the boots are kind of like a vibe.
The boots are a vibe. The whole dress with the print, I really liked that. But like all of her other fucking outfits this episode, girl, what are you doing? Why are you dressing this way? I also
her like Freddy Krueger ass look.
Yeah, I also like Manny's dinner party outfit.
Yes,
Manny looks cute. I love that she is gravitating towards tunics.
Yes.
I did like Ellie's outfit at the not the Taking Back Sunday show, but the first show, where except that like it's all a little too dark, but she's wearing like a dark maroon or purple long sleeve shirt with like a low hanging belt or like a loose hanging belt and a black mini skirt. I'm like, I don't know, it's cute. It could be better.
Yeah.
There's something needs to pop.
There's potential. There's potential there for sure.
Potential is right.
Yes.
I want to know who's telling JT that he should just like not wear an undershirt. Like, you don't need to be going. Look at that chest. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Out all of the chest and the collarbone.
That's his whole thing, I feel like, is that he just always looks like as close as he can to being a freshly uncanned green bean.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, you guys, is I was curious about like what Ryan Cooley looks like now, and I fear how JT dresses in this season is exactly how Ryan Cooley currently dresses now as a middle-aged father.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's like a realtor now.
Yeah.
The
And I
shoes
say that
JT
with
is dressing like a
disdain
realtor.
as a realtor.
as a realtor.
Wow, he looks like a realtor.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Why
And
do
that's
he and
what
his
he's
wife
dressing.
have the same smile?
He's got these shoes that he's got propped up that are surely Velcro. Brown Velcro, like Pumas.
God.
So shout out to Ryan Cooley's Instagram, guys.
I know,
We can
it's
put him
so
on the list of people who are
delightful.
never going to come on this show now.
It's
Right,
so
we're just
normal.
trashing him.
It's so delightful.
His
No, but
middle-aged dad attire in high
there's
school.
nothing wrong with that, you know? I'm not trashing
Giving heavy
him. It's-
dad
that's
vibes
his
is
truth.
fine. Yeah,
I don't
it is
know.
his truth.
I don't know which of the Degrassi cast members were a victim of this. However, I know while I was drunk in Florida, there were numerous cast members whose Instagrams I drunkenly commented on.
We have to check his
no.
comment history.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Beautiful. I have Manny in, like, she's doing this like gold foil thing this season. She's worn gold foil highlight like shirts a couple of times, and today this episode she wore these like thong gold kitten heel sandals that I really had to struggle to get a screenshot of. Okay, they don't want us to see the shoes, but
For free?
but the skinny jeans have emerged. We are in skinny
Oh,
jean territory.
Oh, we're
We are,
here.
Oh,
if
yeah.
Matt the Queen is wearing
I'm
them,
home.
then officially
Yeah.
there. She's no longer wearing the flares. She is officially in skinny leg territory. And yeah, it's just a cute. It's. I think this is the outfit when they're walking. Yeah, when they're walking Toby's beat up ass.
Yeah. No, I remember being like
It's like-
her and Emma's outfits in that moment. Like Emma's little like layered
Yeah.
tank top moment. Like
Yes.
Tank
Yeah,
top
no, I'm
and
liking
unending
Manny's
joy
style
and
this
whimsy.
season.
Onesie.
I said the tank top layers bring me unending joy and whimsy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
No, I
she's
think
just
Emma
doing
and
it
Manny
quietly.
both look cute in like every scene.
We
Yeah.
get snippets of Emma, but she's rocking it. She's doing what she needs to do. I like the first because it's a very similar shirt, just gold. Not tan. It's brown and gold. In the opening scene, and Emma's got. I don't know if we've seen this one before, but we've seen this type of like shirt on her.
Mhm.
And it's cute. It's very her with all of the various. I Mandelas, I want to call them, but they could be something else. I don't know. Anyway,
Mandalas.
well, fuck me.
There's a slight difference between a mandala and a mandala.
Well, a Mandela is a man, I guess. And
Yeah.
a Mandala
He was a man anyway.
Is he alive or dead? Is the
I'm
internet?
I'm pretty sure he's
I'm
dead,
pretty
honey.
sure Nelson Mandela.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, the controversy is when he died.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
a lot of people think he died in prison in the 90s.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't believe he died in like the mid 2010s.
Yeah, it was like what,
supposedly.
2013?
Yeah, I definitely remember
People
him
have
dying, and it
visceral
wasn't the 90s,
memory
but
of him
talk
dying.
about a
and
Mandela effect.
Mia
I
gets
like-
a couple outfits. Oh, sorry, I did
No,
just
no,
talk.
you go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to run through the 2 outfits that Mia gets because I don't think that she's gonna get any better ones. They're very similar. They just dress her like she is Sporty Spice, I guess, and she's got a lot of layers, and some of them are vests, and I kind of can't tell if it's like a hoodie or a
Yeah.
vest. I think this orangey thing
That's
is a
kind of
vest.
the point of fashion at this point in time, though. Is
Yes.
the point of fashion at this point was what kind of functional pieces can we add to pieces of clothing that are not at all functional whatsoever? How many
Mhm.
items can we put hoods on that you are not going to be able to use? They are not going to serve
So many
a
useless
single
belts this
purpose,
episode.
but there's going to be a hood there.
Challenge.
We're
It's a
gonna
challenge.
we're putting thumb holes in shirts that do not need them. But there's gonna be
Gosh, I
thumb
love a
holes
thumb hole
there.
in a shirt.
Bet your
I love a thumb.
ass.
Yes,
We're gonna sew necklaces onto your shirt that you cannot remove.
I'm so glad they stopped doing that.
Oh God, I
I used to
forgot.
cut
You just
them
like
off.
awoke something
I used to
deep
cut them.
inside me.
I used to cut them off because they would enrage me,
Yeah,
and
they
then
drove
half
me
the time
insane.
they would be real ones, and then half the time they would be fake ones. So
Yeah.
you couldn't use the necklace after you cut it off.
Yeah.
But I would be happy anywhere and would have like a print on the shirt of where the necklace was
Yeah.
supposed to
Like
lay.
why?
So you would look kind of stupid if you
Yeah.
cut it off.
I feel like I finally like I remember like 80s kids being like, it's not just neon. Like our fashion was bad. Like it's not.
It
It's
had
not
light. It
vibe.
had
And
like
now we're seeing that happen. Like no, Y2K core is horrible.
Y2K core is not great. There's a lot of functionality problems. The bigger and the wider flare your jeans have, the more circumference you have to like get soggy and sopping.
Yes.
Wet jean is like my least favorite texture of jean.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just like
I'm
I
not tall
never
enough
wore
to have
Jenkos. So we do have, as we discussed earlier, a black hole. Nick from Lakehurst.
Yes.
Will never be seen again.
We'll
So
never
I
see
guess
again.
core one out.
All right,
to that
Pour
man.
out for Nick.
R.I.P. Nick. We'll miss you forever, Roderick.
The first casualty of the Great Degrassi Lakehurst War.
Yes.
And we never even knew.
Right.
Wow.
Pre-casualty vibes.
And to respect the fallen, I just want to be clear, while he had no last name, he was Nick Nick.
Yeah.
Or N-I-C,
And
no
I
K.
see. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. I
NIC,
did
no
know
K.
this when I was trying to see if they were retconning Mia's baby daddy or not. I looked him up, and yes, it's Nick with a C. My
I'm
friend
glad
who's
you did
Maya's
that
cousin is
research.
also Nick with a C.
Oh wow. That's so fun. Shout out Nick with a C.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick.
You're listening to this.
Probably not, but
Probably.
if he is.
If he is,
Hey, dude.
Nick with a C, we see you.
That's
All
funny.
right, and then at this point, I guess Avis and I are going to fire off some rounds, and you guys can try
Hell
not
yeah.
to catch any strays. Pew, 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 pew.
Shots fired.
Not the strays.
I'm ready.
All right. You kicking it off for me?
You can kick it off.
All right. I've got Craig saying, "Wow, guy sounds like a jackass. You sure you want to keep seeing him?"
I've got Ellie in response to like Mandy talking about West Drive being like, if you like earnest teen melodramas filled with woefully bad writing. Okay,
Mhm.
you titled your article
You
"A Day in
are-
the Life of Craig Manning."
Like, hello.
Don't talk about woefully bad writing. I have Mia saying about Isabella, well, except for when she's being a nightmare.
Which is always. I have Manny saying of how nothing's going to ruin her night. Not even smelly McSnooty pants.
Wow.
Okay. I got a couple before that. I have Mia saying, "Liberty's not the problem, JT, you are." I have Emma saying, he's music personified, la-di-da, I know. I have Manny saying, oh great, she's here, Craig's shadow.
I have Emma telling Manny, if you want the guy, you take the flaws. See Cameron, Sean.
Yeah.
Correct. I have Emma saying, West Drive, Schmess Drive. That show is so issue of the week. And Liberty saying, because I think it's right before that, possibly. Liberty saying, you don't have to. I already know it's foolish and ill-conceived.
I have Liberty saying, we don't take pitches from irresponsible slackers with ill-researched schemes.
And JT's follow-up is, I guess not, since judgmental robots make the decisions.
At the dinner party from hell.
Oh, I have the follow-up to that.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then.
So just to clarify here, the reason you won't support a Degrassi daycare is purely selfish. Isn't that right, Ms. President? It's mostly the way he says Ms. President. Yes.
At the dinner party from hell, I have Ellie saying that she has no neuroses and Manny responding with, really? Because I thought being constantly rejected by guys would have messed you up, Ellie.
And Ellie's bitch ass responds, yeah, I feel bad that I take time to find guys who actually like me. In fact, I don't know how I made it through high school without having my breasts shown online. Bitch.
Fucking Craig not standing up for her at that first part.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
He just sat there.
He fucking sat there.
I have when Taking Back Sunday is like, he said you're his best writer. He goes, I said you weren't my worst writer.
Like, why do you need to neg your girlfriend in front of fucking Taking Back Sunday?
That's crazy.
He's like, bitch, you're late and I don't like you anymore. I have Liberty saying, you don't even know what words like that mean, man child.
Wow.
And yeah, mine is when the night after the dinner party. So do you have any?
Oh, I don't have any more until Lakehurst.
All right, so I'm just going to keep going. Ellie saying, and so much less chatty than you were last night. Shocking. Jesse saying, a day in the life of Craig Manning. Yikes, that's your title? And then color me not surprised. I had a feeling he was doing some rails. Ellie's saying, wait, hold on. Those drugs weren't Craig's. They belonged to his girlfriend, Tweedledum. Jesse says, oh, well, methinks Tweedledum has been sharing his stash with Tweedledee, i.e. Craig. And I have, no, wait, you said Lakehurst. Go ahead. Because it's like one of my favorite lines ever that Johnny says. Do you have that?
No, mine is Nick saying, oh, the chess club, I'm scared.
It's Johnny saying, the losers from Degrassi. Like, he did that, okay?
That's
he did that.
Good. That's fucking good.
Oh my God.
There's his redemption arc right there.
Yeah,
you wanted it, you got it.
It's line is
classy. I have Manny telling Craig, I'm about to ruin one of the best 1 or 2 days of your life. I'm dumping your ass, Craig. Like, yes, queen, pop off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Get fucked.
I did a lot of these today. Okay. I have Toby saying no, but Lakehurst is going to take you off the menu of life. I have JT saying that psycho is your ex. I have Toby saying, oh, so now it makes sense. This is all about you, Mia. You're going to get us all killed. I have Toby then saying, sorry, I just have this neurotic aversion to being murdered.
Why is the word neurotic brought up so many times? This
Where do they know? They had some buzzwords.
And
they had some buzzwords. I have Toby saying, oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Tickle them to death? I have Nick saying, I don't care about Mia. She's just a dumb slut.
Jesus.
I have a lot.
I still have one.
Okay, go ahead, because I've got a couple more.
I have, I believe it's Danny saying to Jimmy, whatever, Bootylicious, go pick a flower. We're going to go kick some ass.
I have Jesse saying probably jonesing for Coke. I have Ellie saying you can't see anything clearly, not when it comes to Craig, jealous much. Jesse saying I'm not jealous of some failed singer-songwriter loser that you're still crushing on. It's pathetic. No, what's really wrong, again, Jesse, the fact that Craig keeps crapping on you and you keep going back for more. And Jimmy, the last one, saying, sure, I'll roll over their feet with my chair. No, I'm not in. And that's it. I think that's the most shots fired I've done in a long time.
Yeah.
That was I've been annihilated.
It's usually the other way around. It's usually like, I've got more. So, yeah.
So who shines? Or who bums you out? Let's get the bad out of the way first.
Wow, super bummers. Man, fucking Ellie.
Ellie was definitely
Ellie was a super bummer, dude.
Certainly.
Craig
is also
a super bummer.
Mark, which is funny that he was such a downer while he was on all those uppers.
I was thinking that everyone at the fucking dinner party can suck up. Except for Manny, because Manny was just trying to live her life.
She was just trying to live her life. She did a little coke.
She did a little coke
at a dinner party.
Me, but that's just because I've never done coke before.
Yeah, me. But like,
well, a dinner party is the perfect place to do it.
I think it would probably be a fine venue to do coke. Yeah.
It was in a controlled, safe environment with friends.
Mm-hmm. Like, she slept over. She was fine. Like, she was responsible about it. She did not bike or anything. Yeah. Like, she just went upstairs and went to sleep. Yeah. Who else?
JT's a super bummer.
JT. Liberty.
And Liberty. Yeah. Throw the triad in there. Because all three of them suck.
They really do all suck.
Danny.
Really, most of them were super bummers this episode.
Manny, yeah, really, the only shining stars are Manny, and I can't believe I'm saying it, and fuck y'all for making me say it, Degrassi writers, but Jesse.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, you fucking creep. This is your one time. This
is the one
honorable mention.
Shining star, and it's for doing the bare fucking minimum.
Oh,
the bare minimum.
I'm gonna give a shining star, even though he wasn't in this episode, to Joey for fucking receiving Craig after his coke like crash
being
out.
In Calgary, like just waiting
and putting that boy in rehab.
Yes,
he should have not let him go.
He doesn't have the money for that. Let's shout out to Diane, because that's who's paying for rehab.
Oh, so true.
Sure. The younger woman paying for rehab. I will also do just an honorable mention to Toby for getting his ass kicked. For reasons that had literally nothing to do with him.
Well, and he was crusading for peace. I'll give it to Jimmy,
He was trying to... Right, Jimmy was crusading for peace. Spinner was like, hey, that ain't what you want to do. So y'all can...
Like, in there, but it did not turn out well.
Not go well.
By the bare minimum, you're on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
does it go there?
Does it go there?
I would say yeah.
There's coke.
Just a little drug use.
There's some drug use. Some light drug use.
And I would say this is like one of the more iconic arcs of the show. Craig doing coke was a really defining moment.
Yes, when Craig did coke, there was the before and there's the after.
There's the before.
Yeah, it's a pivotal moment for
before coke and AD after doing coke.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And he's out of the show.
We're
beautiful.
Like, this was the precipice of like one of the most gut-wrenching, insane plots of Degrassi, period. Like,
yep.
This next episode.
This next great
episode, this is the last episode before the episode where it's the episode.
It's the last exit, you could say.
It's the last exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the last exit, and it
Like-
makes me want to go listen to that song because, as you will find when we get there, I enjoy most of Maya's music.
Yeah, it's genuinely
Maya
good.
writes great music.
She really does. I just think that people once again like to hate on her because she's a singer-songwriter who's a girl, and they're just like, fuck you, you suck. And
Literally, okay. Like,
Yeah, the thing about like Next Class is that like the music is genuinely good and it's unrealistic for them all being in high school.
you should all have record deals.
Well,
all
like,
of you should be making music.
like it's like I don't know. I feel like what are they called? Sasquatch, whatever.
Downtown Sasquatch.
Like they were
Which
like
is the
realistically bad for being a high school band.
yes.
Correct, yes.
And like
yes.
Maya's
And it's
doing
realistic
too
that Craig's
good
the only
for her to
one.
be in high school. I know she's a prodigy,
Yes.
but like, oh my god, it's way too good.
Yeah, and that's convenient that they make her a prodigy so that they can explain away why she's so good.
Yeah.
Well, and
But-
the like experimental things that like Whisper Hug's doing are like so good, so
like,
advanced.
Also, the live auto-tune in performance that they do, like
what
they're
is
in high
going on?
school.
You don't have
The technology.
that.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? What kind of resources? I mean, resources.
Reach horses. Don't
What
think
kind of
about it too much.
resources does your school have? Like,
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
thank you guys so
Thank
fucking
you
much for
guys.
coming on.
oh my god!
Oh my God,
Thank you for having us. This was
This is so fun.
hotly anticipated.
Yes.
Do you guys have anything you want to plug?
anything you want to tell our tens of fans?
Watched it. Oopsies! I didn't mean to turn it on. Oopsies. What do you have to say? Do you have any last words?
Do you
Oh
want
no,
the
I
people
meant like, do you want to
perceive
plug
you,
your
Mel?
socials?
Do you want the people
yeah,
to
follow
perceive you,
me.
Mel?
I'm Emhahe everywhere. EMHAHEE. Follow me. There.
I don't really do social media like that, but I guess you could follow me if you want. My TikTok is Melon Angel. Yeah.
Yay!
You'll see Mel on Emily's
You'll
socials
see
if
Mel
you,
on
you
my
know.
Yeah. We are
You-
lesbians and girlfriends.
and we are gonna be living together, so
I'll be around.
They're gonna U-Haul it super
yeah,
gay,
we're
although
gonna-
probably not a U-Haul that's practical because of the distance.
yeah, there's
So
not
probably
really a lot
just
of
that.
U-Haul happening. There's a lot of bad.
Bad.
It's
And
it's
also-
gradual movement by
I
bags.
referenced on TikTok that we were U-hauling because everyone was like, "Are you guys gonna U-haul? Are you guys gonna U-haul?" And then as soon as I was like, "Yeah, we're U-hauling," everyone in the comments was like, "Actually, it's not U-hauling because you guys have known each other for several years, which makes it not by definition. You guys have
That's-
to
Jesus,
only
Emily, when
know
are you
each other-
going to figure out being a lesbian,
Okay,
right?
fucking fine.
As a
I guess we're not fucking
representative-
U-hauling. I don't know.
As a representative from the lesbian community, I feel like I will weigh in and say that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because technically you have only been dating for a short time.
Exactly.
And it's about the length of time you date before you move in. Not the length of time you know each other, bitch.
Precisely.
So if y'all want to get all picky and nitpicky, fuck you. They're U-hauling.
Yes,
Metaphorically,
fight
because they're not actually.
fight Avis personally about it.
Because like the definition is very definitions. It's defined. That's what a definition is. It's defined.
Exactly. Yes. Wow.
But yes, this has been a beautiful recording, and I wish that you guys go get food.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to your mom's podcast. Next week, Emma throws a super uneventful party and rock this town, and we'll be breaking it down with OG TiddySnake producer Alyka. This episode of Your Mom's Podcast was made possible in part by your friendly neighborhood Coke dealer, Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, and support from listeners like you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I love Jimmy Buffett.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our Patreon subscribers, Tay,
Lucy,
Iggy,
Evie,
Miranda,
and an extra special thanks to our TiddySnake producers, Tawny,
the Degrassi Generations Facebook group,
Corrie,
Chelsea,
Brandi.
and Alyka.
Thank you guys. We love you.
Thank you.
If you'd like to further support our show, you can find us on TikTok and Facebook as Your Mom's Padcast. We also have a Facebook group of the same name. And you can find us on Instagram at YMPadcast. Your Mom's Padcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Subscriptions and reviews are another great free way to support us. However, if you're interested in supporting us in not free ways, we have a lot of great bonus content on our Patreon, and some great merch at our shop, which can be found at your-moms-padcast-shop.fourthwall.com. And remember, that's Padcast. P-A-H-D-C-A-S-T. Thank you.